The ISRO has formally announced that when the Vikram lander was about 2.1 kilometers from the surface of the moon, that is particularly when it was entering into the third phase of the landing sequence. There are 4 phases. The first 2 phases were going on very well. When it was entering into the third phase, there seems to have been some communication loss with the lander, and they say that we are analyzing the data. But if when one was looking at the screens in the MOX control room, one can very clearly see that there was some deviation from the expected path somewhere around when it was reaching to about 400 meters. But all these things are unconfirmed opinion. One has to wait for official details. But apparently, most likely this soft landing would have not taken place. That's very clear. Currently, there is no communication with the lander. No signals are emanating from the lander. So it most likely perhaps crashed. One of the things that some people are saying is that maybe the engines, there are 5 engines below the lander. Those engines have to work in a particular systematic fashion. Perhaps some of them did not function properly. I mean, some of them did not switch off in the right moment. Perhaps that is the reason that it gained extra velocity and then maybe crashed onto the moon. That's what some people are saying. We are not sure what exactly has happened. If you look at this kind of a crashing of landing mission, soft landing mission, if you look at historically, roughly about 47% of all soft landing attempts have failed. They have crashed. So moon is a very, very tricky place. I have been saying this in many places quite some time. Mars or Venus, even if it's far, soft landing on them is not that complex as moon, because they have atmosphere. So you can deploy parachutes to reduce the velocity of the falling object. But in moon, you have no option but to use retro rockets, which means that it's a much tricky technology.